Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy, B Berg. I'm just gonna make a quick um, video, and I'm gonna pretty much get off a little bit. I might talk a little about the Native American before I leave, but I definitely want to get on here. I'm quite disappointed. Am I shocked? No, I'm not shocked, but it is what it is. And I think my complaint is really with Nick Cannon for his immediate apologies to the Jewish community for what he spoke on Semitics. Now, actually, what he talked about was nothing hateful. It was just really just standard historical and records, and just also common sense of genetics tracing about quote Hebrew people being black, and to myself that's a whitewash of history, of especially a black history or Canaanite history, because the Hebrews were Canaanite. The region they came from was Canaan, so they're Canaanites. That region was, as I said before, black people, dark-skinned people. There was no such thing as white people. White people didn't really come to that region till the Romans came, or even the Greek came. Um, and you had other, uh, maybe white or European groups that came, but none of them ever really was founded there. But the thing that disappointed to myself was he apologized for something he should never apologize, and he was compromised. And this is basically a routine from every black celebrity um, here. It's a constant compromising, and like I said, it's more about the white platform they come from, or basically who their employees or their handlers are. If you're a millionaire, you don't think you should be working for nobody. And in some case, millionaires or even hundred thousandaires, to quote so-called billionaires, there should be nobody you should really answer to. Especially when you have a groundswell of support of your people. That should never back down and compromise that. And Nick Cannon did. I think what just make me just mad is he talk about this black conscience, and you provoke the name of great iconic scholars like Dr. Fred Cress Wilson and stuff, and other groups of man people, and you kind of fall back from what you try to teach on. To myself, Nick Cannon need to fall back on talking consciousness and blackness to me, or even to the group, and even to the group as a whole. Because if you can't be on your square, then what good are you? You can't be on your square. What good are you? You can't be uncompromised when you're speaking truth. Especially you speaking a truth that's dealing with black people and history of black people, especially when you're talking about quote Hebrews or Semitics and stuff like that. Uh, Everybody was rocking with you, man. I was rocking with you because we knew the truth. We knew there's also genetics and historical lines as well as scientific lines. Uh, when you was explaining differences of white people versus us, and you kind of the thing that was even made me shocked even more was you got fired. Okay, you got fired by Viacom. You lost your wallet now, so all right, cool. But you already had millions. Plus, you already had a platform in the class and succession which you have and stuff. So I mean, people was really following you on your podcast and on your and on your show to really some of the interviews you're doing, even though you could do better interviews and stuff, but that's here and there. But for you just to basically get compromised like that, that's why I can't rock with no black celebrities, because black celebrities basically open their mouth and they don't stand on it. It's like Snoop Dogg. After you apologize, after your handlers and sponsors tell you they're gonna take off some money off the table, you apologize. You didn't stay on your square. And that's where we got a lot of people already, I think, is starting to understand, and more is going to understand that you guys don't really speak really truth or realism in what you guys are talking about. Especially when the rubber meets the road, you fall every time. You fall every time. Like I said, man, this is kind of notified for me to even support them now. I'm just saying, you can't compromise with that. I mean, I know you know, if you set it on your platform that you created, that you're getting a grassroots support of and stuff, and you should be financially stable, you should stand on it. But he didn't. So it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna probably, like I said, I'll talk about that Native American reservation in California about prison. I'm going to talk about that in the next video real soon. All right, one.